Hello, this is Cara Brandon, and I'm back with more crafting in my Christmas journal. Today I'm going to make 2 coin pockets, and I wanted to do some decoupage with this Tim Holtz tissue paper. I think I got it last year and I never used it, so I was excited to open it up and use some of it. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to use my Liquitex matte gel medium. If you have what's it called, the other stuff, you can go ahead and use that, but I have this sitting on my desk. What's it called? Anyway, the other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that along with, instead of a paintbrush, I also have, it's like a credit card, but there's nothing on it. It's a nice big plastic rectangle. So I'm going to use that to spread on the matte gel medium. And then I'm going to put some underneath, and then I'm going to put some above or over the top. What is the other stuff called? What can I say? Decoupage. No, Mod Podge. There it is. Mod Podge. You can also use Mod Podge. But that wasn't on my desk. So I'm using this. Sorry about the voiceovers the last couple of days. I made these while my son was doing school sitting next to me, and we also are having some work done in the backyard. So I didn't want to have lots of crazy noises as I was doing my crafting. Even in my voiceover right now, you might hear it in the background. Yeah, so soon we'll be back to normal and I'll be able to talk while I do the video. Hopefully the loud noise in the background is not too much. All right, so I'm just gonna get the edges that I didn't get the glue on so well. I really love this Tim Holtz paper. It's really, really pretty. You might even hear my dog snoring. Sorry. Oh, goodness. All right, so I'm going to set that one aside when I get it all nice and smoothed out. Let that one dry. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the second one, however, and I sped this up for you. However, instead of leaving kind of a border like I did for the first one, I cover the entire envelope. And I'm also bringing out the bigger scissors. And then this time I also went over the edge because I figured once it's glued down, then I can trim around it. But then I do the rest of the process the same with the matte gel medium. Get the edges that I missed, and then put the top coat. And then I'm going to trim around the excess. It might have been easier to wait till it was dry to do this, but I didn't. Once it's trimmed, I realize I need to add a little more glue to the edge. And then I set that one aside to dry. And then I decide to use the new color again. This time I'm going to use my Distress ink for the first time. Very exciting. And I'm also using a stencil that I bought last year and I never used. I bought a lot of Christmas stuff last year and I didn't really use it. So I was excited to pull it out. And then for the one that had the white border around the edges, I thought it would be fun to add these Christmas trees kind of to add to the border of the envelope. So I'm just going to stencil those on. And I pulled out my craft mat for this because I didn't want to get green distress ink all over my table. A lot easier to clean it up off the glass mat. And I'm using the stencil to kind of line up where the trees are so that I could extend the right side up a little bit. And then I'm also going to add some treetops to the very bottom. And then I switch and then I pull out my, whatever color it is, vintage photo. And I'm going to use that to kind of age. And I sped this up because we all do this all the time. But I'm using, gosh, I wish I could work that fast. But I'm using this to kind of darken up and make it look a little more vintage around the edges. Man, I could get a ton of journals done if I did this fast. Look at me go. Alright, and then do the same thing to the other one. Like quickly distress it. So this time I'm distressing first and then I'm going to add, well, I didn't think I was going to add the trees actually, and then I decided after that, yeah, I think it would look fun. So you'll see me add the stencil again to this one. So then again, back to green. And this one, I'm going to just add a little bit to the bottom and I think to the top right. And I just kind of lightly added it. I didn't do a real heavy amount. I think that looks pretty good. All right, I think I'm done with my stenciling. Nope, no, maybe not. Oh yeah, I wanted to darken that up a little bit more. And so then I have this ribbon, lace, crocheted lace ribbon that I used in yesterday's project. So I just had it sitting on my desk and I thought it would be perfect for the bottom of this envelope. So I'm going to add at the bottom. I think it looks really nice. And then I'm going to use this scrap and use it on the other envelope. Sorry, I'm kind of off the screen there. And then I'm just trying to decide where do I want to put it. I end up with putting it up there in the top right corner. My fingers are all inky. I have green and brown fingers. And so then I went into the stack of stuff that I bought this year, and I bought these milk, oh, what are they called? They're the milk caps. There's bunches and bunches. They're so cool. And they're chipboard, and they're vintage milk caps from Tim Holtz. And I thought these would look really cute. I was just going to embellish with the Tim Holtz snippets, but I thought that these would be really cute. So I found two that I liked. I mean, there's tons. Look at all the ones you get in the bag. So I need to come up with some other ideas of what to do with them. And then I wanted to add a dangle to them. So I took out my crocodile. Is that what it is? You know, the hole maker. And I'm going to add that, and then also an eyelet in each one. In my little tin of eyelets. And I picked out silver. I thought silver would be perfect to kind of go along with the look. Smush. And smush again. And then I will look through my stash, and I have a bunch of Christmas dangles somewhere in my craft room, and I can't find them. I don't think I've used them all, but I can't find them. So what I did find is one snowflake. One solitary snowflake. I have a bunch of silver little charms like this somewhere. So if you know where they are, let me know. And then I also found in my stash this plastic button. It's a package. It's hard to tell because I don't really hold it up close. But it's a red present that I thought would work as well. And then they're just going to dangle from the milk lid cap, that's the word. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. And I thought those would be fun. And I do this off camera, but I use cut-offs from yesterday, and I made really long tags that I will embellish later, and that's what I'm going to stick in the coin pockets, or the envelopes, I guess. So I think that looks cute. Need to add a little more glue. Well, I hope you like these two envelopes in this project. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see more little projects like this before I'm done with the journal. If there's anything that you are interested in seeing, let me know. I have more pockets and tags that I want to make before I put the journal together. So if you have something that you're interested in seeing, let me know below. That would be great. And if not, I hope you have a wonderfully crafty day. Bye-bye.